All right, GS, get lonely too.
The biggest insult a man can give you is calling you a good girl. Because that man that's going on and on of how, oh, you're not like other girls. You just stay in the house. You do this and this and this and that. Just so you know, he's trying to manipulate you.
Okay, so I've already heard enough. We're going to finish the video, but I've already heard enough and I already know exactly what this girl's whole mantra is about. So this girl is just another one of those modern girls that really so badly wants to benefit off of being a man and a woman at the same time. This girl has a really hard time accepting her feminine role, okay? Every guy wants the girl that stays at home. The only guys that don't, honestly, are the corrupted ones. The ones that want to be forward thinking, or the ones that are corrupted spiritually, where they think they want a man at home. Those are the only guys that actually want to tolerate a girl going out partying, getting drunk all the time. For guys that want a stable long-term girlfriend, they always want the stay-at-home archetype. This is just the nature of how it is. They want a girl that's naturally submissive and feminine. The main component of femininity is submission. Submission to the masculine. This girl is obviously very masculine. She's doing the classic thing, waving her finger around, 3-inch long nails. We've already seen this over and over again on social media, and there's millions more of these types of women. Okay, they're all carbon copies of each other, more or less. A guy is not necessarily trying to manipulate you because he's saying he likes the fact you're staying home. He's probably saying that because it's refreshing, considering most girls just want to party and drink every single weekend. All right? So that's most likely what it is.
To add you to the clown in his circus. And you're most likely a pushover or people pleaser. And whenever you do something that he doesn't like, he's just going to try to say, oh, well, I guess you weren't a good girl this whole time.
Okay, so this girl is obviously venting online because she just had this experience relatively recently. And because she experienced this, she's trying to save other women from going through the same thing. What it most likely comes down to is this girl went for a guy. He told her how he actually is. She thought he was lying. She found out he wasn't lying. Now she's mad about it, even though it was very clear from the very start. Now she's coming onto social media and telling everybody about these types of guys, when really all she's doing is talking about herself.
This is why I don't trust women in this generation these days. Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, so when guys do it, it's crying. When she does it, it's okay. This is another example of this.
But trust me, if that man says you're evil, a terrible woman, hell, if he blocks you, just know you have standards. And you most likely respect yourself and aren't susceptible to his manipulation.
I have this amazing theory, and I'm going to lay it out for you guys. I really don't think that any girl actually gets manipulated, okay? I think every girl chooses to be manipulated because let's be honest about it. Women are the masters of manipulation, not men. Whenever they say, oh, a man manipulated me, it's because they allow that to happen. They always know in the back of their minds what's going on, and they allow it to happen anyways because they like it or they like the guy. This whole manipulation thing is so interesting because all it is just a bunch of smoke and mirrors anyway. Whenever something bad happens to you, the easiest card you can pull out of your back pocket is, I got manipulated. From that point forward, there's no responsibility attached to you, and you're a victim. Sounds like the perfect feminine position if you really think about it. From this point forward, everything becomes the man's fault. They can go on social media to try to play into this idea that they're the victim, and they have no responsibility in the matter. What I've also come to realize is that in the majority of these cases, the girl comes on and she starts coping like this just to mask her own guilt. She knows deep down that she shouldn't have done the things that she did. She knows it. But what she cares about more is everyone viewing her as a bad person or as a stupid person. To maintain that public perception of herself, she puts up the manipulation card because that way no one can pin her down for it. Girls know way better than they ever let on. When they get with the guy, they know he's manipulative, they know he's toxic, and they love him for it while he serves what they want. The moment he doesn't serve what they want any longer, they then go to a different guy and they put up the manipulation card because they avoid all responsibility and guilt. Usually what happens is there's a polarity switch that occurs. The next guy after is the counter opposite to that guy because they tried to get all the other things now that that guy wouldn't typically offer them. What they come to find is they eventually get bored of that guy because they don't have that same deep attraction like they do for the other guy. This is where you have this constant duality of girl going from soft guy, hardcore guy, soft guy, etc., etc. In the case of this girl, she just got off that guy. Now she's pissed, even though she was probably there for who knows how long. And now she's going to go find the soft guy that she can now manipulate so she can justify to herself that she's in control. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. To see more of my private content, check my links in the description below.